Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday. It is June 2nd, which means we're in a new month, which means we are playing a new game. But before that, some things I gotta say. First of all, I apologize for not streaming basically at all last week. I was tired. Depression sucks. We're moving on. Second, happy Pride Month, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders. Happy Pride Month. We're not doing anything super special for Pride Month. In fact, we're not really doing anything special for Pride Month, like full stop. But I just want to point out that if you watch the videos on YouTube all the way to the end, and you see the rainbow background at the end, yes, that is Pride related. It used to go up just during Pride Month, and then I decided, you know what? This feels like it could happen all year round. So yes, that is why it's here. But we are playing Final Fantasy Renaissance, a game which is pretty fantastic. This is a game in which somebody took all of the original Final Fantasy 1 stuff, figured out how it worked, and then made the game from the ground up using Unity. So there might be some lag as the game starts up. I don't know why that is. But give me just a second here and we'll see what happens. Do 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 do. That's not what I want. I want this. Properties. See if it shows up properly. Also, fun fact, you cannot reprogram the controller for this one properly. The world is veiled in darkness, the wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. So, this is Final Fantasy Renaissance. I have to remember what all my controls are because it's been a while since I played this. First of all, the start button is actually right trigger. Why not? I cannot, if I try to use the up-down, doesn't do anything on the D-pad. Left-right does. The stick is fine. X is not go, X is back. Square is go, because why not? And when we get to world abilities, I can't use those. I have to push the spacebar on my keyboard. Fun times. But, and if I go to controls and I try to change anything, this happens. Oh, well, guess you want right stick left. Which, by the way, if I hold right stick left, actually shows up as that. So figure that shit out. There's no reason for it to do that. I don't know why it does that. It's very annoying. But, doesn't matter. What we're here to do is play some Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1, for the record, is possibly my first RPG. I think I played this one before I played Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior. But I might have played Dragon Warrior first. But I'm pretty sure it was Final Fantasy. So this game is near and dear to my heart, very special place. And Final Fantasy Renaissance does a lot of good things. We're going to start in Renaissance mode. So, you've got your standard 6 classes: Warrior, Thief, Monk, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage. If you want to play the game on easy mode, you do Warrior and a Monk and a White Mage and a Black Mage. It's super easy. Renaissance adds additional classes: Blue Mage, Dancer, Geomancer, Lancer, Trainer, Evoker, Time Mage, Green Mage, Bard, Dark Knight, Spellblade, Archer, and that's it. All of the classes are slightly different as well. So warriors now have additional abilities, thieves can now actually steal, find random treasures, stuff like that. Monks get combo attacks and limited healing. So it's not just a remake of the game in Renaissance mode, it is a complete reimagining, and it's very, very good. But I don't know what classes I'm going to choose, because if I push, where is it? This button and then this button, and transition over here, we've got the Wheel of Classes. So I did consider taking out the original 6 classes for this, which is Warrior, Thief, Monk, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage. But then I realized, nah, let's go crazy and do everything. So I have no idea what could happen here. But we're going to take the first 4 that we get no matter what. And the first one is going to be... Really? Huh. Alright, first one is Fighter. So, for the Warrior, I've always played this way. I always play it with me as the main character. Or the Warrior, anyway. I like swords. I like stabbing things. Stabbing thing is good. If we get a really basic team, I'm going to re-roll. Don't worry. Alright, so. Back to the wheel. We remove Fighter. We spin again. White Mage. Alright. This is actually kind of funny now. Alright. White Mage. Ange. It's my sister's name. Alright. And then we go boop and boop. Back to the wheel. We remove a White Mage. We roll again. And we get... Okay. Before we roll again, I have to see if we're gonna re-roll. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, you know what? It's basic bitch enough that I'm not okay with it. I don't want to do 3 classes I've done before. Alright, so... Alright, let's try this again. Give me just a second here. That's so fucking funny. And... There's fucking... There's 17 classes, and we got 3 of the basic ones. I'm okay with sticking with warriors, so I guess we'll just start from White Mage. Push this button. Alright, let's see what happens with... Oh, I put warrior back in. If we get warrior, we'll just respin. That's fine. Ooh, Dark Knight. You know what? I'm okay with making the first character Dark Knight. Let's do that. Alright, I will still be evil. Dork Knight indeed. Dork Knights are funny. Alright. Boop, boop. Remove, spin. Ooh, Red Mage. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with Red Mage. Apparently I just put white instead of White Mage. Good job, me. Alright. Red Mage. We will call this one... Pete. I read that as a true jerk of all trades, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. Oh, I forgot to transition. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. Remove. Reroll. Fuck off. No. White mage is... well... Alright. Do I keep white mage or do I remove and reroll? Because that's two of the basic classes. Give me an option here, everybody. Do I remove and reroll? Or do I take white mage? Is there another healer class? There is a green mage who is not nearly as good, but is a healer. And I believe also... time mage, maybe? If you get a third basic class, reroll. Okay, that's fair. Third basic class, then we'll reroll. We got trainer, so I guess we'll take white mage and trainer. Alright. So, white mage. Everybody has their reasons for naming these. I always name these after my family. Mediocre combatant on his own, controls monsters to fight for the party. Axe proficiency. Alright. So, welcome to Final Fantasy. We have kind of a basic bitch party. We do want to... That is not the button I wanted. That changes that. There we go. Do that. Okay. So, the game is very much the same. This is Corneria, the Dream City. Some townspeople react differently depending on who they are talking to. Try changing your displayed character and talking to people several times to learn their secrets. This game does also have achievements. There are a lot of them. Thief Ninja for beating the game with one of each. Reach level 50 on any character, and then complete the game in Renaissance mode to reveal this achievement. And then a whole bunch of hidden achievements, which is also cool. Alright. I am Irilon, the dancer. If you're playing a dancer class, she can actually teach you something. My home is Provoca. Please save the princess. King is sure that someday the Light Warriors will come to save the princess, just as in Lucan's prophecy. Lucan left this town to join his colleagues at Crescent Lake. I'm assuming you don't say anything different. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's gear up. So, red mages can use a lot of different stuff. The fact that they tell you what they can use in the menus is very nice. Rapier, Iron Hammer, Iron Greatsword. Okay, so you can use a small dagger and that's it, huh? Okay. Give you that. Give the white mage a hammer because that's funny to me. And the rapier to Pete. So, I have played through this game mostly. I got to the final dungeon and then I didn't have the right ability to either escape the final dungeon or revive people, which was a bit of a problem. And that was, I was doing a run with a Dark Knight Archer. It was a Dark Knight, an Archer, a Blue Mage, and a Thief, I believe. Which is great, super powerful. right up until they can't actually do anything to heal, and then it's bad times. Alright. Everybody can use cloth. Almost everybody can use chain. Interesting. Huh. That's gonna be expensive. Yeah, might as well. Alright. Well-rounded. Wait, what is that achievement? Chain, wooden, cloth. What is that achievement? Equip a total of 4 different weapon types. Alright, that was easy. Alright, so... we can learn Cure, Harm, Fog, and Ruse. All of these work, by the way. In the original game, I believe Ruse didn't actually do anything. So all of the game is bug fixed. Well, we'll go over more of that as we see them. You can get Fire, Slep, Locklit, and Bio. I want you to get Fur. Arcane knowledge, we've learned a magic spell. Okay, so, interesting thing about this game is, first of all, I have redirect on. If you kill an enemy, and then somebody else goes to attack that enemy, it targets the next enemy. Supposedly. There we go. Just because... as much as I understand the idea behind the whole ineffective if you kill the target early thing, it's boring. It draws things out. It's not fun. Also, yes, a level 1 character just hit for 42 damage. So, it requires... not what I want. 40 XP to get to level 2. Which sounds like a lot. But it's actually super doable. And more importantly... generally speaking, you don't need to. Ow. Ow. Dun, 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 dun. Guess I should check what everybody's skills are, but first... hi, what's up? No one touches my princess. Light warriors, you impertinent fools! I, Garland, will knock you all down. So, skills. When a weapon is equipped, add lifesteal for 2 turns. That's not bad. You don't have any skills, but you do have fire. Control a monster for 2 rounds of combat. Don't think that's going to work on Garland. You don't have anything, but you do have prey, so you should do that. Ow! Oh, flashing lights warning, sorry. I forgot to mention that. That's fine. Garland has 120 hit points and is dead. You don't need to do a whole bunch of leveling before you fight Garland. It's helpful, but it's never required. Ooh, that was a good level. So you are the Light Warriors. Thank you. Thank you for saving the princess. To aid your quest, I ordered a bridge built to the continent. And go now and make the orbs shine again. This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as my gift. It just might come in handy. So, achievements, we got Knock Who Down, which is defeat Garland and obtain the royal loot. And if you go to the bestiary, there's Garland, 106 hit points. This is actually taken directly from the entire, like, big fold-out map that came with the game. It was a full map of the world showing you, like, a screenshot from all of the dungeons and generally what order to go in, as well as all of these monster cards. Showing you basically everything except weaknesses, resistances, special attacks, because that didn't matter too much. But, yeah, I thought this was super cool that they added this in the game. Are you controllable? You are controllable. Okay. So just like that, we're level 2. We have 250 monies. Which means we're going to go here. You can only learn 3 spells per level. Not all of them are useful. Slap is useful, though. Sorry, each character can only learn 3 spells per level. Warriors arrive the power of the orbs. Alright, and then I just need a little bit of money by killing some of these imps, who, for the longest time, I thought they were like weird bug monsters, and that the knife that they were holding in their left hand was actually like a claw. I was kind of a dumb kid. Come on. Goddamn red mage not hitting for shit. I would have to take low accuracy, the team. Yes. Don't forget, if you leave your game, come back soon. Used to be that, or in the original game, that said, don't forget if you leave the game, make sure to hold reset when you turn off the power. And so their journey begins. What awaits the four, they do not know. Each holding an orb that 2,000 years ago shined with beauty from within, but now only darkness. Come, start your journey, return the light of peace to our world. Programmed by Brandon. Renaissance Mode, Brandon Smith. Primary Consultant, PJ Vilsaint. Primary Testers, PJ D. Mullane and A. Greziak. Production of Renaissance Games. Our adventure begins. Okay, now we're immediately going to turn around, kill some wolves. Also, Final Fantasy I is one of those games that I can absolutely give you a very quick rundown from start to finish without a problem. Like, you want to know how to beat this game, where to go, what to do, what monsters are dangerous and what monsters aren't? I can tell you all of that. I have played this game a lot over the years. No, it's a spider. It's a speed ray. A speed ray that's hitting for a lot of damage. Jeez. Damn. Get us a cap, which we will trade to Inge and equip, because that absorb 1 is actually going to be very helpful. Like, having her with evasion more than one would be nice. But it's not super helpful yet. This could be bad. Unless I control. And start praying. We're gonna need it. Controlled! Get slept. Oh, and it doesn't hit the enemy that you're controlling. That's cool. I like that. Special. Magic? No. Kill the wolf. Kill the imp. Wolf woke up. Damn. Okay. Oh, we almost had a full sweep. That would have been awesome. He just... Bonus XP. 23? For what? Did everybody get that? 57. 57. Huh. Alright. I'm cool. There are other chests in here. We can't do anything with them. We can't get to them yet. Burn! Also, please let me know if the screen flashing is bad and I can turn it off. There is also a useful sprint function here, which I love. Alright, I'm gonna have you control that guy. See what happens. Ow! 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 What does 8 of 8 mean? Holy shit! Bonus XP 1. Okay, I gotta find out more about this skill. Control a single monster for 2 rounds of combat. Bonus XP earned for each controlled monster. Chance of success affected by character level and enemy HP. So that's the monster's HP. Okay. Doesn't have any world abilities. Increases the chances of encountering rare enemies in the wild when this character is the display character. Ooh. Plus 10% hit bonus when using axes. What else we got? Blood weapon. If melee weapon is equipped, grant lifesteal. Melee attacks heal user for 50% of all damage dealt for the next 2 turns. Ineffective against undead or mechanical targets. Able to learn and use a specialized set of basic black magic spells, resist the effects of darkness blind, and gains an increased accuracy bonus when attacking a blinded target. Okay. Nothing in combat. No world abilities. Magic accuracy boost when casting enfeebling magic on enemies. Reduces chance of spell being resisted. Okay. Able to learn and use a selection of core white magic and black magic spells. Heals each ally's HP by 1 to 10%. Maximum range increases by 5% for each successive use during the same battle, capping at 30. Magic accuracy boosts when casting healing magic on allies. Raises the low end of all healing magic by 50%. Nice. Able to learn and use most core white magic spells. Okay. Easy. I want you to learn lit. Get lit, fam! I'd apologize for that, but I don't want to. How we doing? got a long walk to get to Provoca, so... Grimps! Ow. What I want to find out is... Get terminated. What I want to find out is how much XP I get for certain enemy kills. And then how much I get for enemy kills, for those same enemy kills, plus a monster under control. So let's kill these things. Exploded. Murdered. So that's 4. 4 XP. Well, this is definitely not the same battle. Okay. Let's put you guys to Slep. And control that one, and hit that one. Sleep is really an underrated spell. It's very effective. Ow. Pray. Damn. Forgot how much HP. Oh, God. God damn. I guess start burning, motherfuckers? We're gonna lose control of this guy soon. Ow. Ow. Okay. Control wore off. Control it again. Damn it. That's the problem with Dark Knights, is that they have a natural, very low chance to hit. Which means that they can do a lot of damage, but they have to hit to do it. Yeah. Attack and magic cure. Dark Knights do get better as you level them up. Ow. Rude. Ow. Okay. We did get bonus XP. It does... So if a monster is controlled, it does count if it's... as though it is defeated. Good to know. Alright. Let's be... Shoot! A magic spell? Where's my crystal? I can't say anything about it. Who stole my crystal? I don't know who stole your crystal, but I'm stealing your shit. Bitch, I need this shit. I'm out! In fact, after that rough-ass fight... Take a quick nap in the cabin that we stole from an ancient temple. Everything's fine. If I control you, what happens? Not gonna find out. Crepes. Unsuccessful. Alright, everyone attack the other crep. While I control the one that we've been beating the shit out of. Controlled. Trying new things. Hooray, we won. Wrong button. So, we got... Our adventure begins across the strait north of Corneria. Learn your first black magic, white magic, summoning magic, dance, song. Learn an enemy's special attack. That's for blue mages. Make an NPC move out of your way using Shout World ability a total of 3 times. That's a fighter ability. Control a monster in combat. Use combat abilities 10 times in combat. Obtain Massmune. Mad ponies. Oh god. Shit. And I have no magic spells left. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Control that one. Cure that one. Damn it. Now, I could run away. But where's the fun in that? Ow. Ow. Damn it. Damn it. Kill it? Yeah, okay. Discretion is the better part of valor. Oh. I don't have any discretion. It's murdered. See, I won. No problems. Wasn't worth it at all, except for getting that in my bestiary. But at least we made it to Bravoka. Do we have any money? We have very little money. Cool. Help! This town has been invaded by pirates. That's a shame. Also, the Peninsula of Power Leveling is a thing in this game, and I don't care. I don't like it. I've very rarely, if ever, used it. I didn't know it was a thing. Ooh, hand axe. And a steel greatsword. Ooh. I have no money. Wow, the short sword is just straight up better than the scimitar. I'm sorry, the scimitar. Alright. Good to know. Hey, what's up, my dude? Hi, I am Bite the Pirate, and surprised I am that you scurvy dogs have the nerve to face me. Mates, get these land lubbers. Okay. Are you controllable? Fun facts about pirates, they have less HP than imps. sparkling. They're also vulnerable to sleep. Basically, the only reason to take the sleep spell. Dead. 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 Missed. Dead. Dead. Like, if I hit them, they're dead. None of my characters are weak enough that they won't kill them in one shot. But they're worth a lot of money. Okay, you got me. Take my ship. But yeah, if we go to the bestiary... So, an imp has 8 hit points. A pirate has 6. 6. Can't be controlled. Good to know. They do hit harder in theory than an imp, but they are the weakest enemies in the game. The elves have crossed the sea. Matoya's herb is the only thing that will wake their prince. Thank you, we don't need to be afraid of the pirates anymore. Iron armor. Gloves. Oh, what do you have to say for yourself, Bike? I won't be any more bother, I promise. Alright. I'll let you live for now. Ships can only enter at ports, or can stop only at ports. There are no ports in the north. I have escaped from Melmond in the west. My town is in trouble. Please help them. What do we have for white spells here? Lamp, which removes darkness from one ally. Mute, which inflicts status element silence on all foes. Very helpful. Anti-lightning. And invisibility. Whereas black magic... We have the Dark Spell! Inflicts status elemental darkness on all foes. I definitely want that. Also, Pain deals damage to one foe equal to damage sustained by this character during the previous turn. So you cast it, and then whatever damage you take during the turn that you cast it is inflicted to the enemy that you cast it on at the start of next turn. Interesting spell, not super useful. Slow, status elemental spell that reduces all foes' number of attacks per round to 1, or counters the effects of fast. Increases one ally's weapon damage by 14 points, only effective if the melee weapon is equipped. And ice. Temper, in the original game, did nothing. It was a useless spell. And we're immediately attacked by a shark that fucking chomps on Pete for damage. Jesus. Are you controllable? Yeah, fuck that shark up. Damn it. Hey, we win! Yeah, okay. Bonus XP of 66. So we get 132 total. Nice. Level 4. Good. Good level. And good level. Okay. The HP is more interesting than anything. At this point in the game. We want to go this way. 2 sharks. Magic. Lit. Get lit, fam. Ow. Nice. Sharks have 120 HP. I remember that very specifically. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. See? 120. Don't know why. I remember that. I just have bizarre shit in my brain, I guess. Ah. Good start. And also... Oh, because we didn't kill it last time. Man, having this control ability could give us a lot of really fast levels. That's good. An Ogre. Ogres have exactly 100 hit points. Oh, cannot be controlled. Okay. And they also give you 195 gold each. They're very worthwhile for hunting for money. Rude. See? 195. The random shit that I just remember about this game is weird. So the first thing we want to do is go to this place. And skills, control, these guys have 60 hit points, I believe. Either 50 or 60. Don't get... Oh. I only have one pure potion. Terminated. 50 hit points. Oh, get ready to hear that sound a lot. Hooray! Did you meet Smith or Blacksmith? No, I don't care. I'm here for one thing and one thing only, to steal your money. Thank you. Dwarves can see in the dark, making friends. Long ago, Corneria's treasury safeguarded the use of TNT. I apologize for this sound. I can't do anything about it yet. Chance to strike first. Ooh, really? They can't be controlled, that's right. Slept them. Oh, fuck, you woke him up. Fuck. It's time for that better part of Valor thing. Failed to run. Ow. Close call. Now, the reason that I'm running is not because I'm worried about getting killed, but rather because I have this thing about everybody's HP staying, or XP staying the same. Don't know why. I just like it when everybody has the same XP. Failed to run. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Failed to run. Close call. Yeah, okay. Made it. Clinic! 40 gold. Yes, thank you. Push this button. And we're off to the races. And by races, I mean the inn, because I'm so tired. Okay. So we went to the Dwarf Mountain. We got what we needed. Which was money. Hey, I fixed your town. You're welcome. So now we go south. Get lit! No matter how many times I kill Sahagins, or Sahags here, I never remember how many HP they have. I want to say it's like 26. It's not super important. You're on my side now, motherfucker. Bzz. Is it 26? It's 28! I was so close. Ow. Ow. Victory! Kinda wish I had bonus gold more than bonus XP, but that bonus XP is gonna be very nice. Much later. Save our prince! Dude, I just got here. Who are you and what am I doing? Alright, so a large knife ain't that great. Saber is good. Silver sword is amazing. But the Dark Knight can't use it. Whip! Ooh! And then the Silver Greatsword, which, in addition to doing more damage, also has a much lower hit penalty of 15 instead of 25. But I can't afford any of this shit. Silver Sword is great, though. Silver Sword is not supposed to be here. And in fact, in later versions of the game, they moved it. The prince must wake soon or the Dark Elf will dominate. Iron armor, copper bracelets. And basic cloth hats. No. Wrong button. Alright. Now begins the money-making game. Prince must wake soon or the Dark Elf will dominate. Astos wears a disguise and lurks in seclusion. Long ago I wandered to the northwest. I found an ancient castle that was so spooky I left immediately. Swords and armors made of silver are very powerful. The Prince must wake soon or the Dark Elf will dominate. We can't afford any of the spells here. But now we've got to do the grind. Our prince was to become the king of Elfland. Here lies Sid. Daw. Alright, so we want you in front. Actually, can we get some Kaizoku spawns? No, we got a shark. How much was that silver sword? Was it 4,500? Ugh. I also kind of want to get that axe for Paul. Hell yeah. Beat that shark to death with a hammer. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, we haven't killed an Odd Eye yet, so probably should do that. Odd Eyes have 10 hit points. They are easy to kill. They look big and intimidating, but they're super easy to kill. God, Dark Knights suck so bad. Like, it gets to the point, I think there's a weapon in Melmond that gives the Dark Knight, like, no penalty to attack, and it's just the best weapon for it for most of the game. Yes, Paul will take it. And I can't afford the scimitar. I can sell my shitty little knife. Alright, short sword is how much? 15, and you're at 9 now, plus 10 to hit. Plus 5 to hit. Lower crit rating, but I mean, that 6 points of damage is very helpful. Come on, Kaizoku! 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 Not Kaizoku. Bonk. Okay. Good. Perfect. And 26 bonus. Nice level. And that could have been better, only got 3 hit points. There we go. Like 26? Yeah. And 3. Cool. The next stop in the game is the Marsh Cave. The Marsh Cave is a pain in the ass if you are not prepared. If you are prepared, it's worth a lot of loot. Lit that bitch, and then control him, and then strike. Abilities are fun! I've used it 25 times already? Jeez. Do you have any specials? No. Magic? No. And beat the shit out of that thing. Damn it. Ow! There we go. Bonus XP for everybody. We are also making money, just not, you know, a lot of it, which is a shame. Oh god, not arachnids. Enemies that poison are literally one of the most annoying things in the game. And arachnids can poison, because why not? And I also have 60 hit points, because why not? 64 hit points. Terminated. Man, we got lucky on that one. So the most valuable enemy fight is ogres, because they give 195 XP or 195 gold each. We're just not meeting them. Hell yeah, do some chops with that axe, baby. Oops. Didn't get the control off, that's fine. Maybe it's because I'm getting the random battles. Nope, that's an asp. Victory! Easy 60 XP. Oh, for God's sake. Poisoned. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that the chance of being poisoned was proportional to the amount of damage that they did to you. It's absolutely not. But it sure feels like you get poisoned a lot less when you're only getting hit for 1 hit point, as opposed to, you know, 7 or 12 or 15. But no, it's a random chance. Influenced by fucking nothing. Poisoned. Great. So the problem with that is that the only thing that cures poison is a pure potion. And a pure potion costs 75 gold. And these things did not give me 75 gold for the number of people that they poisoned. So I lost out on that fight. Oh. Could really go for some ogres. Ow. Wolves have 20 hit points. Dead. Dead. Not quite dead. There we go. Murdered. What is my hit percent chance? Minus 13. Cool. My hit percent chance sucks. There's an ogre. Four. 24, so that's 28. It's 34. Get blinded. Which means that his chance to hit is lower, and my chance to hit is much higher. Chops. Like, Dark is an essential spell for a Dark Knight. $1,400 gold. Okay. How much do I need to start upgrading stuff here? Meh. Meh. Saber isn't bad. The saber isn't as good as the short sword, but it's here. And it's only 1 point difference, and it's 100 gold less. I really want that silver greatsword. Alright. And we're back to the grind. Oh god, that's so many wolves. Well, you know what they say. Wolves don't like the dark. Dark, 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 dark. Oh, Dark. Dark. Cool. Missed. 25. They're not missing very much. Oh, did the wolf actually attack the controlled wolf? Neat. Terminated. No. Terminated. Control wore off. That's okay. That's not okay. Damn it. Kill that, control that, and kill that. Exploded. Embrace the darkness. I don't know what that achievement is. Stabs. Alright, so that achievement is... use 5 successful melee attacks against a blinded enemy with Dark Knight or Death Knight. That's for casting spells 10 times. That's for using abilities 25 times. Kill 50 enemies. Talk to 25 people. Complete the entire game in Renaissance mode with only a single character in your party. I'm not that crazy. I've never done that. It's not fun. Men of the Sea. Like, I understand people that want a challenge. I get it. But also, if you're playing the single character challenge, why? Why you do this to yourself? It's honestly one of those things that I don't get. Like, I mean, I do. It's like Dark Souls or something like that. The challenge is the fun. But also, it's not my idea of fun. Hey, don't hit my creep. Creep. Man, trainers are great. They suck in boss battles, but they're great. Kaizoku. Guessing you're uncontrollable. But we won't know until we try. Magic is cool. Cannot be controlled. Yep. So if it's not a monster, it can't be controlled. So Kaizoku have straight up 60 hit points. Meaning that they're not too difficult to kill. Maybe it's 50. Doesn't matter. Kaizoku have relatively low amount of hit points, which means that they're easy to kill. They're a relatively rare monster to show up in the sea. But when they do, you kill them every single time. Because hot damn are they worth a lot of money. Relatively speaking. $600 gold for killing 5 Kaizoku. It's 125 each? No, 120 each. And that's worthwhile. Alright, do you have... You don't, okay. Just checking to see if the red mage had access to level 3 spells yet, but he doesn't. White mage does, but he doesn't. Every time I play this game, I'm just amazed at how understated and yet awesome the soundtrack is. Yay! Level up! Alright, that was a 4 hit point level, not great. That was a 23 hit point level, very good. 4, and nice, 25. No strength up though, but that's okay. Now do you have... Yes, he has a level 3 spell. Which we are going to abuse the hell out of. Pete will learn Fire 2. Then we will stay at an inn. And now, a lot of our problems are ameliorated. Which is a great word to use. Ameliorate. Okay, so magic, dank. Two hits! Nice. No, I don't mean ineffective. Rude. Nice. Trainer getting some of that good hits. Damn. Goes from being like the most worthless person in those battles to suddenly being the highest damage dealer. Speaking of, there we go. Oh, 2 more ogres. Nice. Give me a little bit of that burn. I'm just gonna double up a bunch of words now. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm cray-cray. Oh, 100 points of damage straight up. Nice. Chops. Just like that, we made $700. Well, used up my only fire spell. Good job. This is one of the reasons that I hesitated to do this game on the channel itself, because a lot of this game is just grinding. Oop, I don't know what I did there. Which isn't a bad thing in and of itself. Grinding isn't... like, you can make grinding fun. And honestly, it goes fast enough in this game that it's not that bad. I also have the game set to 1.5 times speed, so... definitely do that if you play this game. A grind in itself isn't bad, but a grind can be very quickly tedious and unfun. Hence why it's called The Grind. I personally enjoy grinding to a certain extent in games because I'm a psychopath. One of the things I did, so if you've never played Dragon Quest VII, or Dragon Warrior 7 on the PlayStation, I should say, because that's the one that I did. Dragon Warrior 7, after a certain point in the story, allows you to get job classes. And you level up those job classes by doing a certain number of fights at a certain level. So if the fight is considered, quote, challenging, you get a fight point. And when you get enough fight points, your class levels up. And each class goes up to 8 ranks. Once you have leveled up enough classes to master level, then you get access to advanced jobs and then master jobs. It's a very interesting system. I'm the psychopath who printed off dozens of sheets of paper filled with nothing but 1 to 100 counts. Went and found out how many fights I needed to level up a class, made a note on this, and then just started crossing off fights as I completed them. And I did this for days. Like, I would turn the music down to nothing. I would put on some music from like a CD player or something, because that's what I had back then, and I would just go out there and I would just farm fights for days, because I wanted to know what the next level up would give me. So there are times when a grind can be fun and rewarding, is what I'm saying. But it's also very much a case of make your own fun. That was not worth it. I've got $1,300. I don't want to go there. Are you guys worth killing? Are they worth killing? $30 gold, 150. That's fine. We'll kill him. We'll kill him good, Cap. Ow. God damn, just absolutely wrecking it, Paul. So one of the best classes to play in this version of the game is Thief, because thieves can straight up steal money. They just go up and they're just like, hey, I'm going to steal, and then they get money from the monster. And it does not count against the money that you earn for killing them, which is kind of a big deal. However, oh, and in addition, thieves can also find hidden items in the world map. And sometimes those hidden items are things like heal potions or tents. Sometimes it's a copy of one of the best weapons at the midpoint of the game. You know, stuff like that. Thieves are amazing. Which is hilarious because in the original game they sucked ass. Thieves were broken as shit. Although they did get really strong in the endgame because of ninja shit. But yeah. Would you stop hitting the white mage in the last fucking position? Fuck. It's supposed to be first position takes a 40 to 50% chance to get hit. Second position takes 25 to 30. Third and fourth are like 10 to 15%. And yet, beating up the white mage. 1800. Odd eyes. Can you imagine just being attacked by giant floating eyeballs? It's like fucking Manhunter New York. Jesus. Come on, ogres. Give me some ogres. I want to fight some ogres. Ogres, ogres, ogres. Not wolves. Nobody gives a shit about wolves. Also, Angie's going to be using that hammer for a long-ass time. I think her next upgrade is a silver hammer, which we don't get until we get Mystic Key. So, that'll be fun. Chops. Burn, you fox-faced motherfuckers. Burn! And we're done. Oh, I guess we could go over here. Yeah, there's my ogre boy. Ow. Hey. $20 damage. Then Paul comes in and just fucking wrecks face. No, you killed it, you monster. You blew it up. I had him under control, but then you killed it. 15 points of XP is totally not worth trying to control, but hey, whatever. Also, what does the creep look like to you? Because honestly, I feel like it looks like a pile of, like, sludge with a mouth. And people are like, no, it's a fucking worm. And I'm like, really? Astos double-crossed us. Go south to the cave of Marsh to retrieve the crown, then bring it directly back to me. Alright. Oop. Oh, also, every single monster in this game is ripped straight out of the D&D Basic Monster Manual. Every single one. No exceptions. It's a goddamn miracle they didn't get a fucking cease and desist. So does his 2 hits carry over to the monsters that he's controlling? Because that would be amazing. Yes, come to me. Good, good. Good, good. Get hammered. Control. Terminated! Yeah, like, what the hell is a creep? Is it a carrion crawler? I honestly can't tell. It's ugly, I know that. But I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Terminated. Damn. Hey, cool, thanks. And done. Sneak up behind it and just slice its neck open. 2,500. Alright. A single Geist. Well, you know what they say about Geists? They're really good at paralyzing you. And also vulnerable to the power of harm! Hell yeah, buddy. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, never mind. We got him. And done. How much? 2,800. Okay, we're gonna try something a little bit risky here. Oh, don't poison. You fucking suck. You're not even worth killing. Alright, now we gotta go back through Screech! At least we got an ogre. I'll take it. $50, 67, and chops. 111 damage. Hot damn. Ah, oh god, the sound. Oh god. Years. I know, it's the worst! And there's nothing I can do to stop it until I get a pure. Buy more pures? No, I'm saving my money. Don't even tell me to buy pures. Chops. Hope we get better axes, because that axe is really kicking ass. No. I'm saving my magic, sir. Go away. I said go away. Thank you. Alright, I want to go to this forest. Now we can fight Geists. Which is dangerous. because they can paralyze. But it's not as bad as all that when there's only a couple of them, and they're worth kind of decent money. Yeah, 234. That's pretty good. No! Oh, God. Why would you do this to me? Fuck it, now I'm gonna kill you. Alright, everybody, cover your ears. Here comes the screech! Why are monsters striking first so much? It's very rude. One point shy of killing that thing. Alright. You kill that. You control that. You burn that. And you kill that. Damn it. $19 constantly. Every time 19. That's so fucking infuriating. Yay, level 7. Okay, good level. No, it's not. Only got magic defense up. Good level. Not bad. 3 hit points. Ugh. 4 hit points. Ugh. Oh, God. Ooh, geists. Missed. So, the harm spell is only good against undead enemies, but it does disproportionate amounts of damage for its level against undead enemies. So you never need to have the harm spells, but if you get them, they're really good. Alright, now I have 4 pures. Wrong person. Alright. Sail to Corneria. Maybe we can find some Kaizoku. That would be nice. Hey, an ogre. I'll take it. Oh yeah, creeps are massively weak to fire. Nope, that's a shark. Was hoping for a Kaizoku. Got a shark. Go to Corneria. Stop at the inn. Get some of that sweet heals. Alright. Back for more grind. The grind never stops. So I guess in other news, I'm glad to see that everybody's really excited about Barotrauma coming back on the channel. Nice to see. I'm also happy to see that people are really enjoying Return of the Obra Dinn, also known as the game that nearly broke Dave, just because of the technical difficulties that we had. But it's a very fun game. We actually already finished recording that, because it's not a very long game, and it only took us 2 sessions. But man, was it a good 2 sessions. The game is so good. Okay, but that happens all the time? What, me breaking? Or the game that almost broke Dave? Or technical difficulties? Because some technical difficulties are more technical and difficult than others. That is games with Fen that break Dave? I mean... no? I don't think Fen's ever broken me in a game. He's definitely pushed a lot of buttons, but I mean, that's half of his energy. So I can't blame him for that. Now, if I did not enjoy playing games with people, I wouldn't be playing games with them. So, that's all there is to it. And if there is a moment where I do lose my cool, then usually off camera I say, you know what, you're pushing my buttons a little hard today. If you could stop, that'd be great, and usually they do, unless they're saving, in which case, no. Oh god, it's a Werewolf! Let's try and control that guy. I mean, trolling can suck. But if you expect it from people, then it's fine. For the most part. Hey, poison, great. Rude. But yeah, we've already finished Obra Dinn. We're actually going to be bringing back Scald, because I'm going to be recording that with Kylan this week, so that's good. And Max Gentleman's Sexy Business, we're going to finish that up. So I'm recording that with V later this week. We finished River City Girls 2, which, you know, just one of the best fucking beat-em-ups ever made. Easily. So we're looking at another game for, to replace that. And got to get back to Spider-Man, which we will. Spider-Man is... We record Spider-Man 2 on Thursdays, and the last few Thursdays have been really trying for me. Like, just emotionally and mentally, and I just haven't been able to do it. So, it's a work in progress. But yeah, there's other games that I want to do. Scene Investigators, by the same team that did Payne Street Killings. Looking forward to doing that. Want to do another Ratchet and Clank game because, God, I love Ratchet and Clank games. We're up to A Crack in Time. After A Crack in Time is... What's after A Crack in Time? After A Crack in Time is Into the Nexus? And then after that, I think, is Rift Apart. Crack in Time is my favorite Ratchet and Clank game. Full stop. Like, I haven't played any... Oh, well, that's not true. I played All for One with friends for a couple of sessions. It was fine. But A Crack in Time is my absolute favorite Ratchet and Clank game of the first 5. There probably is. I don't remember. I have to look it up. How much money do I got? $43.95. Almost enough. Oh, this will get us there. Nice. It's very rude, sir. Let's see. Tools of Destruction, Crack in Time, Full Frontal Assault, and then Into the Nexus, and then Rift Apart. That's what it is. I don't have Full Frontal Assault or Into the Nexus. I gotta figure out a way to get those. I'm not too worried about that. But, I don't know. For some reason, I skipped those. I don't know why. This is one of those games that it was like, yeah, I wasn't playing them at that point, I guess. I didn't even know they came out until we started doing the series. But I do have Rift Apart, so that's good. During your last stream, that Friday stream, folks mentioned that Metaphor ReFantasia was on sale. I purchased it, started playing it that following Sunday, got 60 hours into it now. Good God. It's a good amount in there, Cohesion. Glad you're enjoying it. Alright. So, if we look at our status, right now we are doing 28 damage at minus 7% chance to hit. Equipping the Silver Sword, we're now doing 50 with a plus 8% chance to hit. Much better. Thank you and damn you at the same time. Yeah, I know how it is. Trust me, I know how it is. I actually picked up a couple of games recently that I've been messing around with. I picked up Dragon Quest XI S, the definitive edition, quote-unquote. I really like Dragon Quest, so I enjoy that one. And I didn't actually have definitive edition. I also picked up Fantasy Life I. The girl who, what is it? The future girl who stole time or something like that? I played that for literally a hot minute. That's as far as I got. But so far it's very interesting, so I'm interested in that. I still have to go back and replay Final Fantasy Remake so that I can play Final Fantasy Rebirth. Or Final Fantasy VII Remake so I can replay so I can play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I got a couple other games. I don't remember what they are. A couple of games that I want to do on the channel. What are games that I want to do on the channel? I really want to do The Operator. I tried to talk Mal into it. We'll see how that works. I did do Remake on stream when it came out. I did it on PS4. So I want to replay it on PS5 so that I can get all of the... get up to date on everything and have a save that I can carry over to Rebirth. Not that it's important, I just want to do it that way. So... Plus, I mean, I haven't played Remake since I did it on stream. God, that game was so much fun. Culling the Herd. How many enemies have I killed now? Holy shit. Magic is cool. I am a wizard. Culling the Herd. You've killed 200 enemies. Good lord. Goes fast. Alright, now we're saving up for magic. All for One, so for the record, Ghostblat, All for One, Ratchet and Clank All for One, actually really cool. Because in addition to it being 4-player multiplayer, everybody gets the same starting weapon, and then everybody starts getting unique weapons to their character. However, it's very much a game that you either have to play multiplayer and you'll be annoyed by it, or you play it single player and feel like you're missing out on a lot of stuff. So, and you'll be annoyed by it because because All for One is one of those games that's like everybody has to be on the same screen. It's very Magica, if you want to use that comparison. Or original Helldivers, I guess, would work too. Not that that's not to say that it's a bad game. It's just one of those games where it's like, yeah, okay, I've played this for a couple hours. I think I'm good. What else have I been playing? I've still been playing the X-Pirates mod for XCOM UFO Defense. Still enjoying it, but I had to restart, and God, that game is not one that you want to restart. It's so tedious. Like, I would encourage people to check that out along with XCOM files, but my God, cheat. Just, if you get into too many missions and you're just like, I don't want to do this, then just cheat. Just win every so often. And even the game is like, don't do every mission. And it's like, but if I don't do every mission, then I suck. So... I also want to pick up, at some point, maybe to do on the channel, because I know it's one of Tyler's basically favorite Final Fantasies, is Final Fantasy 16. And he freaking loves it, and I wouldn't mind doing that. I also want to do, Garford loves Final Fantasy 12, I wouldn't mind doing that one as well. Still got to do Final Fantasy 8 at some point. We'll get to it, I promise, maybe. Do you have a better hit percentage? You do. It's worth it. Get that shit out of here. Alright. And now we've got some money, so let's give you temper. Ice. There we go. Oh, speaking of games, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 finally got a release date. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is coming out on October 30th. You better believe I'm going to be picking that up, even at its slightly inflated price of $60 fucking. Just seems a little ridiculous to me, but what do I know? But yeah, looking forward to that one, definitely. Yeah, that increased hit percentage 5 is very, very nice on that short sword. Just die. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, I also want to get back to doing Suikoden on the channel. I might stream it on Saturday. It depends. I have a lot of stuff to do on Saturday. I have to figure out the lawn situation. Our lawn is freaking ridiculous at this point. I hate mowing the lawn, unless it's in a game, in which case I love mowing the lawn. I put entirely too many hours into Lawn Mowing Simulator. Don't play that game. Don't. It's fucking addictive. Although, I gotta say, I really do enjoy simulator games. I really enjoy simulator games. I don't know why. I'm weird. Go up here. I would like you to get mute. And I don't have enough money. Okay. Alright, one thing we can try, sir. Sir, thank you. How are we doing for magic? Okay, one thing we can try. I'm going to save the game. Is we can try to be stupid and go to the Peninsula of Power. Which is right here. That's doable. Ineffective. Ooh, big hit. Okay, one down. Ooh, big hit. Hey, there we go. 1,600 gold. Yeah, it's on a great level. That's a good one. And yeah, that's a good one. Take both of those. Nice. Alright. And now we're out of freaking HP, so it's very rude, sir. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's right, we didn't actually kill the last one. Geists. Come on. So yeah, harm does disproportionate damage. And hits every target, which is also fucking great. Sorry, I'm trying not to sing along with the music, but again, I played this game for years as a kid. This music is fucking ingrained in my head. Alright, we got lots of money now. Let's go here and get you Anti-lightning. Yes. Invisibility. And get you mute. Alright. Is there an item shop here? I don't know why I can't remember that. There is. You sell tents? Let's go back to the Peninsula of Power. Try to speed this up a little bit. Why do monsters strike first? Is my party that slow? Oh, why? There we go. Don't fucking... Swear to God. Fucking poison. The worst. I did not save. Whoops, that's fine. Nope. We'll make that work. Cannot be controlled. Got it. Oh, I really need the bigger rolls on that fire too. Alright, cool. Zombies cannot be darked. Ineffective. Ow. Wait, I've killed one of those before. Let's find out. Can you control a troll? Yes! Good to know. I want you to attack. I want you to harm. Nice. Ow. Oof, low rolls. Nice. Nice! Defeated. Beautiful. Look at all that money. Try one more. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is super death. They attacked first? Yeah, I'm super dead. Hey, look, they're gonna use Frost again. Nope, killed. Yep, nope, that's death. Alright, motherfuckers. Let's see what happens when you don't have the advantage. Oh god, they still use Frost. Oh, Jesus. I ain't about that life. Nope. Giants aren't weak to anything and hit disproportionately hard, so they're not worth fighting. Zombies, on the other hand, still hit hard, but they have more weaknesses. Alright. Gets us a sweet $5,000. Kill some Grimps. Grimps are like grumps. That's the best joke I got. Sorry. Yep, that ain't... Well, I don't think that's worth it. Oh, no, it's totally worth it. I have fire, too. Let's kill the shit out of them. Alright, question time. Do you prefer Final Fantasy with magic points or spells per level? Because this game, you have so many spells per level, and then later games they start using magic points, so as long as you have magic points, you can cast a spell. MP, okay. I think it depends on the context, but for this version of this game, or for this game, Final Fantasy 1, I prefer the spells per level version because it's designed around that, and it really makes your spell use much more tactical. In later Final Fantasy games, like say Final Fantasy 6, 7, something like that, MP is really nice to use, where it gives you the ability to cast whatever you want. But I think that just boils down to you're going to cast the strongest spell. And I think it would benefit from, you can cast this particular spell. You can cast Fire 3 10 times before you sleep. And each time you cast it, it costs 30 MP. Which might sound like a weird putting together of those two things, I guess. But, I don't know, I feel like there should be some limitation to the higher level spells. Personally, that's just my opinion. $15 plus 20 plus 1. $16 plus 15 plus 1.5. Why limit the cool thing? Because if you have the cool thing, then you'll only cast the cool thing. I think that battles should be more tactical than that, in my opinion. But I'm not an expert. I mean, you know, game design. Harm 2, absolutely, and anti-fire. Alright, we should be good to hit the Marsh cave. If you spend all the time unlocking it and then you only get to use it a few times, it just feels less fun, I guess. Like I said, I'm not an expert. probably good that I'm not an expert. Because I'm dumb. Brr. But I think a cool thing is cool when you can use it at the appropriate moments instead of all the time. Like, one of the biggest downfalls of Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy VIII, for the record, is easily in my top 3 of favorite Final Fantasy games. I love it to death, and I think the biggest problem with it is that you can absolutely use all of your limit breaks whenever you want, as long as you're patient enough. You're not worth fighting. Ugh. Here I go killing again. Like, in Final Fantasy VII, a limit break is something you have to wait for, and you have to build up to it. And then when you use it, you're like, yeah, I'm using it at the right time, this is going to be great. Final Fantasy VIII is like, well, I'm just going to keep hitting cancel until I've got a limit break, and oh, look, I'm doing a limit break again. Oh, look, another limit break. Limit break, limit break, limit break. It really devalues it because you can use it all the time. I think that a cool thing is something that should be earned, but also something that shouldn't be overwhelmingly good. Like, it shouldn't drown out your other choices. Fuck, I don't have another Pierce spell. I'm dying. Like, even to the extent that, if you think about it, in using this example again, in Final Fantasy VI, once you unlock Fire 2, there is never a reason to use Fire again. And that's okay. Fire 2 is clearly better. But then you have this thing in your arsenal that you just never bother using. Fire. And it's just like, there should be an edge case for using the weaker version in certain circumstances. Spells costing MP still has a limit on how much you can use them. Yeah. When you unlock a better sword, you don't use the worst sword, unless the sword is objectively better in that circumstance. You know? There are swords in this game that are strong against certain monsters. And you want to hang on to them. Again, I'm giving you very much edge cases. I feel like I like a game that lets you use your entire arsenal rather than limiting you to just the best things by design. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. Should pretend I didn't say anything. I guess that's one thing I like about the D&D system, is that even at even at higher levels, a magic missile is still a magic missile. It still does good damage. But it also scales up, so that's kind of the difference. Leveling up should make you feel stronger, and using a level 1 spell at the end doesn't feel that way. Yeah, that's true. What if... What if there was the ability to charge up a lower level spell? So instead of getting Fire 2, you had just a basic Fire spell, and you determined how much you wanted to put into that spell. So like, oh, I want to use 10 MP instead of 5 MP or something like that. Oh god. Vocal Cats. That was FF13 and that game was bad? The combat system in FF13 was amazing. Ow. Oh god. Please don't. I don't want to die. Run away! Run away! Run away! Ugh, god, I'm dead. It's gonna be a soft reset. Meta magic type things? I mean, I guess you could do it as meta magic, but like... I'm trying to think how meta magic would work with like a... with like a Vancian system. Which really is just what spell slot do you want to use, which doesn't quite solve the issue. And is how D&D 5th does it, and D&D 5th does it very well, and I know that. Yeah, I guess if you have a fire spell, as you level up, you can use more, or you can put more MP into your fire spell. So you start off being able to use 3, then 5, then 10, then 15, then 20. And it gets more powerful each time. That'd be kind of an interesting system. Fucking frost wolves. Fuck off. There we go. So basically going from Fire 1 to Fire 2. Well, not necessarily. It gives you more of a granular scale. Instead of completely invalidating Fire 1, maybe you want to use Fire 1. Or maybe the more magic you put into it, the fewer things you can target, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. This ain't a game design course. Okay, that is a T-Rex. I kind of want to kill it, but I know that it's going to absolutely murder me. Fuck! Okay. Made it out of there by the skin of our teeth. One more try. Fucking god damn it. Alright, back to Provoca and get us a rest. Oh look, a Geist. That's free money. Anyway, I guess what this boils down to is there's a lot of ways that you can do magic in games, and I want to see more of them. I think there was a game. There was a game. I only played a demo of it back in the day. But it was a game called Thunderscape. And the basic idea was that you were... You know what? I'm going to buy a cabin or two. You were... the whole world was kind of interesting from a world-building perspective. But the basic idea was it was like a wizardry type game where you had first-person camera, and you were dungeon crawling and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. But basically, the idea behind the magic in that game was, you're going to cast this spell. How much magic do you want to put into it? You can put minimal magic and it does basically no damage. Or you can put a lot of magic and it does a lot more damage. That was kind of cool. The game itself, I only played a demo. And the demo was intriguing, but I never really got far into it because it was a demo. But it seemed interesting. I believe it is now on GOG. I might even have it on GOG. Is it on GOG? Thunderscape. It is indeed on GOG. Maybe I should play that. Give it a try. So basically, the only reason I'm going to the Peninsula of Power is I don't need levels. What I do need is money for goods. I need to stock up for the dungeon. I just want to do this quickly. There we fucking go. Heavy attack, magic, fire 2, magic, harm 2. Oh god. Fuck off. Scorpions. Scorpions that poison, because of course they do. Sorry, I didn't hear the game you were saying it's on GOG. It's a game called World of Aden, A-D-E-N, Thunderscape. It was definitely one of those, this is a game where they're throwing demos out like cheese. And it was everywhere. And then they made one other game, which I think was called... What the hell was it called? It was a game of Entomorph. World of Aden Entomorph. And then the whole company kind of folded and bad things happened. Goddamn giants. Leave me alone. Don't want to fight you. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Nope. Don't want to kill a T-Rex. Yep, that thing hurts like a bitch. Jesus. God damn it. I need zombies. Ow. 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 Come on, zombies and trolls. It's a tradition. That's a secret achievement. Get 20 random encounters at the Peninsula of Power. Alright, fuck it. You want to go, trolls? We'll fucking go. Sorry, giants. We'll go. We'll fucking go. Get fucking slept. Bitches. Can't be controlled. Cool. Good to know. Appreciate that. He woke up immediately. Of course he did. Okay. Soft reset. Doo-doo-doo. Damn it, Mohawk Man. Your sprite is unique, but you're always in the way. Go here, sleep, save the game. Try this one more time. I just need one good fight. And then we can go to the Marsh Cave. I would love to finish the Inner Sea section before we actually get to the wrap up the stream. Yay. Alright, Ogre. Coming for you. Stabs. Chops. Honks. Murder. Fuck it. Let's go. Bet I can control you. Hit him with the Ice Age. Oh my fucking god. And we're done. 846 bonus XP? Hell yeah. That's a bad level up. That's a good one. That's pretty okay. That could have been better. No, God. God, no. Leave me alone. Ow. Ow. Okay. There we go. This will get me in the cheese. Especially with that Harm 2 coming out. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Ow. Nice. Very nice. Alright. That gives us 4,200 gold, which we will immediately bank by using our cabin and head back to finish our preparations for the Marsh Cave. I am probably over-leveled for the Marsh Cave. I don't care. This is like one of 2 grind spots that I do in the game. Really? You can't run from fucking wolves? Actually, I think this is the only time that I really grind in the game. It's not really necessary for the rest of it. Why am I running from Grimps? We don't need to run from Grimps. They're Grimps. Mad ponies aren't worth killing. Mad ponies ain't worth killing. So why are you killing them? Because they're mad. Very much not worth killing. Alright. Go back here. Rest at the inn. Buy heals. Buy pures. The only reason to buy tents is to use them for save points because they do basically nothing. Alright. We are now ready to hit the Marsh Cave. After a brief layover in Elfland. Sweet Jesus. Odd Eyes, for some reason, I know this very specifically, have 10 hit points. Don't know why I know that, but I do. Kaizoku, give me your money. The only other thing that I would really need to be maximally geared for the Marsh Cave is to get a silver sword for the Red Mage. And that would be overkill. Like, massive overkill. Alright, let's see if we can go kill some wizards! Why you gotta strike first, Grey Wolves? Or Great Wolves, one or the other. Ooh, pizza for 2 hits now. Nice. It's an ogre. It's a swamp ogre. It's a swamp ogre that's punching me with a club. So the funny thing about the Dark Knight is once Dark Knight hits, starts hitting twice consistently, their damage scales ridiculously. Alright. First things first, I know the exact path through this place. Let's go. Scum. Scum takes 1 damage from everything. Everything. Except magic. They're absolutely not worth killing. But it does get you the bestiary entry, so I wanted to make sure I did that. Now you might be wondering, why isn't he looting anything? Because I don't want to loot anything. Looting things is bad. Bones are weak as shit. Oh, damn it. They have like 10 hit points. They're also undead, so they take damage from harm. But my goddamn white mage is paralyzed, and that's a problem. Crawls are just annoying. Because they can paralyze. Great. Also, I'm pretty sure paralysis in this game lasts for a stupidly long time. And I hate it. Cool. Chance to strike first, murder that fucking crawl. What's the purpose of being an adventurer if you do not loot? So here's the thing. Several of the things of loot in this dungeon are blocked by the Mystic Key, which we don't have yet. So once we get the key, come back here and loot the place. Not worth killing at all. Yeah, of course, scum poisons. Of course it does. Of course you give me a monster strike first on the tile before the fucking... Oh my god. I would kill you if I wasn't so fucking annoyed by that. Wizards! Wizards are unique enemies. They cannot be run from. You cannot run from them. You also, I'm pretty sure, can't control them. Let's temper you. And... However, they are very hilariously misnamed. They do not cast spells. No matter what you may think, they just hit really fucking hard. They also have exactly 88 hit points. If you're unlucky, they will show up in groups of 4. If you're lucky, they will show up in groups of 2. We got the halfway point. Not too terrible. Nice. Terminated. Pretty sure those are illithids? They are! In fact, in the updated versions, these are called Pisco Demons. Oh, fuck off. We'll take it, but I'm not happy about it. They're also very resistant to elements. So, just to be dicks. It's only 276. We can live with that. Alright, good level ups all around, except for Paul. What is that attack animation spin to win over there? So he's using a great sword, which means he's basically swinging it around to smash it into his enemies. Is the idea. I hate gargoyles. I hate zombies and ghouls more. Run. Paralyzed. Ghouls cause paralysis, and so. And now I basically have to kill them. Cool. There is a wonderful thing in this game called the slow death, which is when you get into a battle with enemies that can barely hurt you, but they cause paralysis when they hit. And you keep getting paralyzed. And then they keep hitting you for 1 to 2 damage at a time. And you basically get fucked. It is infuriating when that happens, because there's no way out of it. See? Paralyzed. Yep. Be able to run. Because their chance to paralyze is relatively low. But it's not 0. And when there's 4 of them hitting you, it's definitely not 0. Alright. So that is not the hardest dungeon in the game, but it's definitely the hardest to prepare for. And one of the most annoying. Alright, got poisoned with lycanthropy. Please let me run. Thank you. Don't want to have to deal with that shit later. Alright. And now we're ready for one of the worst boss fights in the game. Alright. Level 4 magic is nice, but it costs 4,000 per spell, and There's one good spell from it, and it's fast. Terminated. Bum, bum, bum. So once we defeat Astos, which is the next boss, then we will basically be good for money for the foreseeable future. Except when it comes to magic. We'll be good for equipment for quite a while. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Paul leveled up. I'm actually curious on something. Wizards. Are you controllable? You can be controlled? Oh my goodness. In the biz, we call that a game changer. Alright. Welcome back to the Northwest Castle. Everything is fine. I am Astos, King of the Dark Elves. I have Metoya's crystal, and you shall give me that crown now! Alright, so Astos is an asshole for a very specific reason. Which is that he will almost always start his fight by casting Rub. Which is an instant kill. And we silenced him, so he can't do shit! Fuck you, Astos. That's fantastic. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. That's so funny. He's basically completely helpless now. He can't do anything. I think he can punch, but he's not gonna, because he's dead. 2,000 gold. Crystal Bearer. Dark Elf Dethroner. What are both of those? Defeat Astos and obtain Metoya's crystal. Okay. One of these? But you can't. Oh, it's over multiple playthroughs. Okay. So, Astos, over here, has 168 HP. He casts Rub, Slow 2, Fast, Fire 2, Lit 2, Slow, Dark, and Sleep. And we just fucking silenced him and made him basically impossible. That's so fucking funny to me. Note that that's not a viable strategy in the original game. Because mute doesn't work in the original game. It's one of those broken spells. Well, that means we can finish up the Inner Sea. Nice. Just gotta do a lot of running around in a second. Burn! Burn! Actually, I wonder if... Hold on. When casting enfeebling magic on enemies is a bonus. Wow. What a fucking clutch move. Good job, Red Mage. You did good. Just for that? No, you don't need a Silver Sword. Silver Sword's nice, but you don't need it. Trust me on this one. Another Ogre. I'm just coming out in force today. So the Red Mage is the debuffer in this version? Yes. Which, honestly, is interesting. It's one of those things that I hadn't really considered. Because I don't have a Black Mage or another offensive mage. I hadn't really considered using them to buff things. Or debuff things. Debuff things. Alright, so first things first, we gotta go north. Under the bridge. More Kaizokus. More Kaizokus getting burned to ash. Hit you right in your ash hole. Not because we need the money, but because I like the money. What is this encounter rate? My god. What is this encounter rate? Jesus H. I ain't gonna run from these fuckers, because fuck them. They're dying like bitches, but also, goddamn. They're doing outquitted levels of damage. The prince needs herb. I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can see. You have no more business here. Go! Alright. Nice to talk to you, I guess. Prince needs herb, eh? Hey, look, if you're smoking the weed when you're asleep, you might have a problem. And by might have a problem, I mean you have a problem. See somebody. Excuse me. Getting tired. Back on the ship, get into a fight, kill some fuckers. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I tried to let you guys live. I was trying to get 3/4 of my party to run away first. Pete just had to fucking hit you with lightning. It's fine. Sucks to be you, I guess. Alright. Back to Elfland. Go in here. Astos, put the prince to sleep. Please save him. Without warning, Astos attacked our castle. Our prince was laid under a curse, and our treasury ransacked. Oh, this herb will release the prince from Astos' curse. Look, he is waking. Is this a dream? Are you the Light Warriors? So this is for real? So, as the legend says, I give you the mystic key. I feel fine now, thank you. Thank you. Peace will return to Elfland. Will it, though? Alright. Now comes the looting. This treasure room is locked with a mystic key. Is it? Haha! Silver hammer, 400 gold, 330 gold, copper armlets. Alright. Hey look, we finally got an upgrade to the iron hammers. This does 9 with a crit value of 0.5% and a hit of +0. 12 plus 5, 0.5%. So, it's a bit of an upgrade. And it's not the last one we'll get. So, Dark Knight or Ninja, Viking or Barbarian. Obvious Red Mage is obvious, as is White Mage, unless they're upgraded forms, which is quite likely, actually. Well, so, Dark Knight turns into Dread Knight. I think it would be really cool if he turned into a Paladin, but, you know, that's fucking me. Red Mage turns into Red Wizard, White Mage turns into White Wizard. And then, I don't know what Tamer turns into. Or Trainer. Maybe Capturer or something? I don't know. Okay. Yes, sir. I belong to the Honor Guard of Castle Corneria. My sister is back safe, thank you. I mean, I could have talked to all these people before, but fuck it, whatever. Thank you for rescuing the princess. Thank you for saving Princess Sarah. So you are the Light Warriors? Legend says that the loot can break the evil gate. I don't know what that means. But I know you have treasure and I want it. Use that key. Inside, what you find will be quite helpful. 400 years ago, the treasury was locked with the mystic key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. A saber. An iron staff. A silver dagger. Iron armor. TNT. And an iron shield. Ooh, iron shield. That's good. Can't use it because it's two-handed. Right. Forgot. Iron Shield sucks for this party. Silver Dagger does 10 plus 15. Yeah, no, it sucks. So, that's all money bait. Controversial opinion, Kane is the worst FF Dragoon. Incorrect! The worst FF Dragoon is Rickard. Fails to protect his dragon and then dies like a bitch. There's... Everybody talks about the worst Dragoon, or worst X or Y in a game. I don't really think it's that big a deal. Why am I not remembering that character? Because it's from Final Fantasy II and nobody played that game. Yeah, this way. as well max this out now. Don't really remember that one too well. I mean, I actually enjoyed the story of Final Fantasy II. If you want to talk about Final Fantasy games that are dark as shit, Final Fantasy II is dark as shit. Like, rivaling Final Fantasy VI in terms of hopelessness. But, yeah, I understand why people don't like it. Yeah, honestly, there weren't that many Dragoons in the main game series. Alright, back into the Marsh Cave. Where we immediately get attacked by scum. We're not going to bother fighting, because who cares? We had the whole six-year-old saving the world thing. So, yes and no. They weren't actually 6 years old. The game definitely... The translated version definitely gives them personalities of very young children, but they're more like teenagers. Well, Onion Knight is pretty young, but... yeah, they're still like early teens. Kane, Rickard, Sid, Freya. No playable Dragoons in 16 at least. Yeah, there aren't too many Dragoons. But if you think that Kane is the worst, which one do you think is the best? So all of these doors are locked with the Mystic Key, which is why I didn't come here before. Freya? Okay. Fair. That's fair. We got 680 gold. A short sword. 620 gold. You know what? This isn't worth it. This ain't worth the fight. Come on. Sid his goddamn tea is fun too. I'm really interested to see what they did with Sid in Rebirth. As well as Vincent. Nanaki, all of those. I'll get to it. I will, eventually. There are so many games to play. Here, grab the large knife. The large knife. Fratley has a couple of cool moments. Were there Dragoons that were not playable? I enjoy the Dragoon class in Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's really cool. Final Fantasy XI kind of made it so that instead of doing jumps, you actually had a dragon, which is weird. Alright, fun question time. What is your favorite class in Final Fantasy games? Shadows. No, we'll see, Vadeline. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. So yeah, in all of Final Fantasy games, including classes specific to a certain character, what's your favorite class? Do mixes count like in the tactics games? No. It has to be the specific class and their notable abilities, not a mix of classes. So you can't be like, oh, I really like Knight, but with Monk barefisted or something. Doesn't work that way. Kiki. Saw this PDF of a Final Fantasy TTRPG system. Oh, the one that used like level or like damage multipliers? I think I saw that way back in the day. Dual wielding paladins is so much fun though. I mean, yes, obviously. Oh my god, why are you using 2 knight swords? You're only supposed to use 1. Well, fuck you. I think if I had to choose, my favorite class in Final Fantasy games, I'm trying to think of them all now. My favorite class thematically, one of my favorite classes thematically, I should say, would definitely be Geomancer. I think Geomancers are kind of cool, like, thematically, not necessarily mechanically. Gargoyles. Oh, fuck. Iron armor. What would my favorite class be, though? I think Machinist is cool because guns. But I think my favorite class would probably have to be Dark Knight. Especially the Final Fantasy XIV version of it, where it gives you a justification for why a quote-unquote evil class is usable. What other classes are interesting? I mean, there's Dragoon. Dragoon is cool. And I really, really, really like Viper in Final Fantasy XIV. I think that is a cool fucking class. The Blue Mage concept has always been interesting. I agree. Blue Mages in Final Fantasy V are overpowered to hell and back. I was thinking Seer with the illusionist ability to hit the entire map. So cast an illusion, hit the entire map, then use the Seer's ability to smack anything you hit with a spell with your stick. Sick bonks for everyone. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, that makes me think of Calculator from Final Fantasy Tactics, where it's just, what number do I have to divide by in order to destroy everything? Although, fun fact, I've played a lot of Tactics and I've never actually unlocked Calculator. Never seen the class even once. Cash. The poison is getting really tedious. Treasure box is empty. Uh-oh, what could this mean? How about more wizards? Oh, fuck, 4 of them this time. Oof. Damn it. Metaphor is a Dragoon archetype, but it's in the gunner tree, so it's actually more like a historical Dragoon. However, there aren't guns in this setting, so they use crossbows. Huh, that's kind of cool. I actually like that as a concept. Join the winning team, motherfucker! I assume that we're going to win, because right now it certainly doesn't feel like it. Jesus. Dragoon, Thief, Summoner is cool. Probably Red Mage too. Yeah. Red Mages are nice. Oh, God. Yeah, fuck you. Red Mages are fun. In Final Fantasy XIV, I think that they have one of the flashiest skill sets. Which is saying something in that game. In fact, in Final Fantasy XIV, Friday, our New Game Plus thing, I'd maybe convinced Delaney that when she gets to level 50, she should try Red Mage. Because I think that she would really enjoy it, but we shall see. Ash Harp, that's money. That's for a bard, and we don't have one. Fuck you. Just fucking hiding out. Like a bunch of assholes. Oh god. Please stop hitting the squishy characters. 206 on one shot. Hell yeah. Okay. Got through that with just a hint of violence. A silver dagger. Money. Alright, this is the last chest in the dungeon coming up, and then we can run for our lives. Failed to run. Close call. Fucking excuse me? Alright. Ow. Ow. Shit. Hey! Do you have any specials? You have no magic. Do you have a special? Nope. Alright. Alright. Slight hint of violence. On the plus side, we're getting a lot of money. What the? I thought it was going to be another wizard battle. I fucking panicked. Cobra. This could be anywhere from 2 to 8 cobras. So we got lucky on this one. Silver bracelet. So this gives us absorb 4 evasion -1, and this is absorb 15 evasion -1. Hell of an upgrade. Alright, and we're done here. We will come back to the Marsh Cave at one point, much later. But for today, we're good. No warp spell yet? Warp isn't until level 5 black magic. And the red mage can't learn it. And then exit is level 6 white magic, and the white mage can't learn it. White wizard can, yes. Alright, we're almost done with the inner sea. Kill these motherfuckers. Rude. Double rude. Yeah, you got killed by a white mage, you stupid jerk. Chops. I will always kill ogres even if I don't need to, because I just like killing them and getting their money. Sad but true. Alright, so we have 3 stops left for our Mystic Key Splurge. Don't. Okay, good. Didn't get poisoned. It's a fucking miracle. Back to ye old Northwest. Because there's this room here. Boom! With images. Targeting didn't automatically change to the next available enemy if the original target was dead. Correct! We have... That is an option, actually. Auto retarget. You can turn that off. In classic mode, it is off automatically and cannot be turned on. However, the reason that I have it on is not because I'm, like, some kind of asshole that thinks, oh, they should have fixed that, it was a fucking bug. No, it's just because it's fucking tedious. Power Staff. Rune Harp. Iron Gauntlet. +2 absorb. Alright, we'll take it. Alright. It's a nice quality of life change in this, yes. It's also in every single remake of this game. Every single one. Without exception. Which implies that they intended for it to happen and it just didn't. Or that it's just one of those things that it's like, yeah, we don't need to... Oops. That's a waste of 250 gold. Oh, it's a Groger. Do you burn, Mr. Groger? He does burn. He burned real good. Yay, level 11, 250, nice. Bad level up, though. Not really good level up. Decent level up, alright. You know what, I want to kill you, but also I don't care. Boop. Take a break. Alright. So we have Ash Harp. Nobody can use it. It's effective against undead. Good to know. Power Staff. A staff that's not very powerful. Worth a lot of money, though. A sword with an irregular blade. 15 plus 10, 2.5 versus 15 plus 10, 2.5. It's literally the same. The only difference is that fewer people can use it. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's right. They were selling it here, weren't they? Nope, it's the same as a saber. That's weird. So, the copper bracelet isn't as good as the chainmail, but the silver bracelet is as good as the chainmail with much less of an evasion penalty, and therefore that's better. Alright, let me refresh my pures here, just in case. Alright. And then we'll take a look at some spells. Drain steals 20% of target enemy's max HP, 10% for bosses, restoring the user's HP by the same amount. That is actually very powerful, and I will never use it. Fast is the best spell in the game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Ice 2 is nice. Pure is a waste. Never buy Pure. Also, if you have enough white mages casting Fear on the final boss, you will win. You will cause him to run away and you will win. Alright. Next up, Temple of Fiends. Wow. Not a single encounter. Nice. Gargoyles. So these doors are locked with the Mystic Key. So you can't get them until you have the key. A rune sword. So it is definitely better than the short sword. I forgot to sell the rune harp, whatever. It's much better to hit with and is effective against spellcasters. You guys aren't spellcasters. It's also a cool purple blade. More gargoyles. More dead gargoyles. a wear sword, and a soft. Not the cool Disney kind either. Man, Gargoyles was a show I did not understand as a kid. Like, I watched that show and I was like, what's happening? There's not a lot of action. People seem to be talking a lot. I've lost interest. I'm going somewhere else. I'm gonna watch something else. Oh, but they're doing something cool now. Oh, that's so cool. And now they're back to talking. What the fuck? Only I didn't say fuck because I was a kid, so I was like, oh, this sucks. I mean, I'm sure it was, and I'm sure it is. And from what I've seen of it as an adult, I agree that it's a very densely plotted show with a lot of very interesting characters. But as a kid, I did not appreciate that. Alright, one more place to go. Fucking imps. The Aladdin animated series was kind of cool, actually. Had some very fun plots and interesting stories. Not that I watched it a lot, but I did watch some of it. Terminated. Alright. Final stop on our inner sea adventure. The Dwarf Cave. I kind of feel like I was probably in my Power Rangers phase around that time, where I was never like super into Power Rangers. I enjoyed it though. And then right around that time was, I think, Lost in Space, which was good, and then Time Force, which was fantastic. The Earth is slowly rotting from the west. For the Light Warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. That sound? Narek is digging a canal. Hey, Narek. Oh, wonderful. Yes, indeed. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now, excuse me while I get to work. And then he disappears. This door is also locked with the Mystic Key, for some reason. Iron Helmet. Dragon Sword. Silver Dagger. Wooden Helmet. Silver Armor. House. $575. Mystic Quest is for... obtain all treasures locked by the Mystic Key. Alright. And thus our inner sea adventures come to an end. So the sword is effective on were beasts. It's just as strong as the rune sword. The dragon sword has a better critical hit rate and slightly more damage and is good against dragons, which unfortunately don't show up until much later in the game. Alright, so absorb 5, evasion -5, absorb 3, evasion -3. Yeah, we'll do that one. Can anybody else use that? Nobody can use that. Okay, cool. Silver armor does not absorb as much, but has a much lower evasion penalty. So, we will give that to Paul, since he is in slot 2, and would benefit from that evasion bonus. Please don't fail to run from the cheap-ass wolves, thank you. Kaizokus. Kill them for their money. Hey, Paul leveled up finally. And he got a good level. Nice. Alright, this is the canal. Once you give him the TNT, this little bit of land goes away, so you can sail through and reach Melmond. And all of that was basically prologue to the actual job that we need to do, which is reviving the orbs. So welcome to Melmond. It sucks. This town was invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. I'm a farmer. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. The orb of Earth begins to shine again. The Earth shall revive. Pass through the Titan's tunnel, then south to find Sod of the Sage. I'm Jim. My home is the Dwarf Village, but I am here investigating. Say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. In the northern world, there once was a prosperous civilization, but now it is in ruins. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Everyone knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Un? The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. I mean, that's my job. So this place sells the Bastard Sword. A two-handed sword with a short blade. Does significantly less damage, but it has a hit bonus rather than a penalty. So we're gonna buy that. Ooh. That's not bad, actually. And then the long sword is actually better than the dragon sword by 1 point, but it's a dragon sword, so we're going to keep it. Oh, derp. Didn't realize my inventory was full. Phineas and Ferb is getting a new season in like 4 days. So come along with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. I love that show, actually. That show is really fun. Oops. Bastard sword. Yeah, even with the bonus, that stun is worthwhile. This place sells steel armor for $45,000. It's really good, but it's also very expensive, and there's better options. So we've already got the iron helmet. We've already got the iron gauntlet. So we just need some silver bracelets. And by some, we need 1. Do we have anything worth selling? I don't think we do. No, we have a couple. Alright. And then we will go to the inn, take a break, and that is where we're going to end for tonight. We'll be going for about 4 hours. That's about right. And in that time, we managed to get out of the Inner Sea, the Aldean Sea, if you really want to be fucking technical about it. And yeah, this game is a blast from the past, and I love it. I love the new mechanics and all the stuff that they add, and it's really good. So, you should try it yourself. But in the meantime, I'll be back another time. I'll be back on Friday. We'll be playing XCOM Files with Tyler, so make sure you tune into that. Might be back on Saturday, depending on what the weekend looks like, playing some Suikoden 1. trying to get to the end of that game, because that game is also a lot of fun. But thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a good night and a good weekend. And I'll see you all next time.